everyone. Today in the revision of life processes from the 10th science, we will see some of the important questions which have appeared in the previous question papers. In the first one is, these are the 4 or 5 marks question. Name the organs that form excretory system in the human beings and describe in brief the formation of urine produced in the human body. So there are 2 sub questions. One, you have to name the excretory system organs in the human beings. They are the organs that form excretory system in human beings. A pair of kidneys, a urethra, pair of ureters and urinary bladder. Then how the urine is formed in the human body? It is formed in the human body in the 4 steps. One is filtration, reabsorption and secretion. So first one is glomerular filtration. Glomerular filtration means here nitrogenous wastes, glucose, water, amino acids filter that contains blood that enters the excretory system from the blood, and from the blood these all nitrogenous waste they enter to the Bowman's capsule of the nephron. So nephron they are the filters of the kidney. After filtration, what happens? Reabsorption takes place. Tubular reabsorption. Useful substances from this filtrate. In the filtration, the filtrate it will be stored in the Bowman's capsule. In that Bowman's capsule, the useful substances are reabsorbed back by the capillaries, and then secretion. So urea, extra water, salts that are secreted in the tubule, so which open up and collecting duct and to the ureter. So this much is also you can write 3 steps, or otherwise simple answer we can write. So urine is formed in the kidneys through filtration of the blood. Either you can write in like this steps, or you can write here like this also. How urine is formed in the kidneys through filtration of blood. So each kidney consists of large number of filtration units called nephrons. So nephrons filter out the waste products from the blood, and certain substances such as salts, glucose, amino acids, water are reabsorbed as urine flows along the tube of nephron. So you will get the idea by seeing the structure of the kidney in the textbook. You see, keep the textbook and read this. And urine then enters the ureter and gets stored in the urinary bladder, and urine is passed out through the urethra. So this much is the answer. Next one is list 2 differences between pepsin and trypsin. So what are pepsin and trypsin? So pepsin, this is secreted by stomach that acts in the acidic medium. So this is a enzyme, and trypsin is also it is secreted by pancreas. It acts in the basic medium. So these are the 2 questions. Next one, third one is so explain the mode of nutrition in amoeba. Means in amoeba how the nutrition digestion is carried out. So amoeba is a single celled organism. The mode of nutrition in amoeba is holozoic. Amoeba engulfs its prey through the pseudopodia. Pseudopodia means it is a leg shaped in the amoeba, and then the prey is transformed into the food vacuole, and prey is digested in single cell, and essential nutrients are utilized by the amoeba, and an undigested part is digested in the form of vacuole. So this is the amoeba and the mode of nutrition. Next question is list the functions of stomata. So what are stomata? Stomata are the whole slug structure present on the surface of the leaf. So what is the use of this stomata? Stomata helps in the exchange of gases in both respiration and transpiration. Transpiration is the evaporation of the water from the surface of the leaf. Then next one is helps in the transpiration. So next question is state 2 functions performed by the bile juice. So bile juice, this is secreted by the liver. So that the function of bile juice is it helps in emulsifying the fats to fatty acids. Emulsification means conversion of big fat molecules to smaller fat molecules. They are called fatty acids. So this is called emulsification. And next function is of the bile is, so it neutralizes the acidic food in the stomach to alkaline and kills the germs and microbes. So these are the two functions of the bile juice. Next one is, so mention the three kinds of cells present in the blood. So write one function of each. So the blood is composed of red blood corpuscles, RBC, WBC, white blood cells and platelets. So these are the three components. So what is the function of RBC? This RBC contain iron rich protein called hemoglobin. So the red color of the blood is due to the hemoglobin. So what is the use of hemoglobin? So it transports oxygen from and to the various tissues and organs of the body. Next one is WBC, means white blood cells or corpuscles. So the function of this is they fight against the disease causing germs such as bacteria, virus, fungi that enter our body. Next one component is platelets. So this platelets is a disc shaped cells present in the blood and it helps in clotting of blood to prevent the loss of blood while in the injuries. So this is the sixth question. Next question is, name the following. So one word answer is given, you have to find the process for that step. The process in which plants link light energy with the chemical energy. So what is that process? That is called photosynthesis. In photosynthesis, light energy is converted into chemical energy. Next one is organisms that can prepare their own food. They are called autotrophs. And the cell organ where photosynthesis occurs. Photosynthesis actually occurs in the leaves, but in which part? It occurs in the chloroplast. Next, cells that surround a stomatal pore. They are called guard cells. So each stomatal pore is surrounded by the guard cells. Next is organisms that cannot prepare their own food, heterotrophs. Autotrophs prepare their own food and heterotrophs, they do not prepare their own food. Next one is an enzyme that acts on protein in the stomach, that is pepsinogen. Next question is, this is also very important question. What is photosynthesis and explain its mechanism and list the events that occur during the process of photosynthesis. Suppose what is photosynthesis? Only definition is asked, you may write a definition. Otherwise the mechanism is asked or the what events are taking place in the photosynthesis means you have to write all this. So first we will see what is the reaction takes place during the photosynthesis. CO2 plus water in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight. C6H12O6, this is a glucose or carbohydrate, and oxygen and H2O. These are the reactants and these are the products. So now let's see the definition. The photosynthesis is a process in which green plants take carbon dioxide and water and convert them into carbohydrates in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. So here green plants, they take carbon dioxide and water from the roots and carbon dioxide from the atmosphere. So this is the reaction, carbon dioxide and water, and in which what is the presence? In the presence of chlorophyll, that is in the green leaves, and in the presence of sunlight. So what happens? Carbohydrates, this is the food, and oxygen is released and water is also released. In photosynthesis, always plants intake carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. So what are the steps involved? First one is absorption of light energy by the chlorophyll. So chlorophyll that is present in the leaf that is green color, it absorbs the light energy from the chlorophyll. This is the first step. Then converts light energy to chemical energy. So this light energy to the chemical energy. This is the reaction you have to write. This is carbon dioxide plus water, chlorophyll. And next was, what is the chemical reaction here? Splitting of water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. So this hydrogen water molecule, it splits into carbon, oxygen and hydrogen. Next one is how this 6H12O6 is formed in this reaction. This carbon dioxide, that is called reduction of carbon dioxide to the carbohydrate. So what is reduction? Reduction is the, while in a chemical reaction, hydrogen is added to the reactant, then that is called the reduction process. Addition of hydrogen or removal of oxygen is called a reduction. Just remember from the chemistry lessons. So that happens here, reduction of carbon dioxide to carbohydrate. Here for CO2, oxygen, hydrogen is added and we will get C6H12O6. This is carbohydrate, or this is also called glucose. So this is the food. So these are some important questions from the life processes. In the next video we will see some more questions. Thank you.